So Bitcoin is sitting right now at 70,577, and right now Bitcoin is again in a testing zone. It did held its $70,000, which is a psychological area. Of course, it went and achieved higher target of $73,000. We thought that it will continue its journey, but it just went there and it dumped from 73 to $70,000. This is a 30 minutes candle, so this is like 4 hours action or less. If I just change it to 2 hours, let's see what would happen. Yeah, this is 4 hours, so 2 hours one candle, 2 hours another candle. So the case scenario has not changed. Of course, our indication of a downward trend is at $65,000, but I can offer you an early indication for it as well, and that is at $70,000. If $70,000 is broken, you would expect that this thing will continue its journey towards 65, and then it can go all the way down to test 60 as well. But none of that is enough to indicate it has turned bearish, because only after it breaks $60,000 we can start getting bearish about it. Like I've mentioned previously as well, that for Bitcoin now $10,000 move is it has turned into a corrective move instead of an indicative move towards a downward trend, which makes it a very unfortunate coin to trade, because you have such a wider gap of correction that you cannot use appropriate stop losses. Your stop losses are really far away all the time. So you can place your stop losses on the indicative zones. So from here it's sitting at 70,500 and something. I'm expecting it to go and break $70,000. If that happens, then you would see it bleeding towards 65. As long as $70,000 holds, the narrative towards 76,000 I'm sorry, the narrative towards $76,000 stays, which means achieving back $72,000 after that, breaking its all-time high of 73 and then going towards $76,000. But the moment your $70,000 is gone, things will change, and then we will start seeing a downward journey, which is not bearish, because for it to get bearish it needs to break 60 to go towards 50, which will be a $20,000, $22,000 gap. But for the corrective structure, that can happen. It will not be end of the world for Bitcoin to go and make an attempt towards $60,000. It can easily do that. It can actually do that in one candle if it wants to. So from here, right now, as you can see, in one candle it is going towards 500, 600. In another candle it is dropping. So my expectations from Bitcoin are totally relying on the zone of $70,000. If you are looking for anything, this is the kind of the make and break thing. If $70,000 holds, your story is towards $76,000. If it doesn't hold, your story is towards 65. And we are literally right now sitting on 70. So it is kind of a moment of truth. It's 70,500 and something, but we can call it 70. So losing this zone would be an indicative of a downward trend, and maybe the $73,000 is that temporary top until it goes and corrects, and then we will see what happens next.